Guys, welcome to the channel. Jose here. I'm with my son, Axel.
How's it going?
And today we're gonna be painting the calipers of his Audi A5. We decided to go with the red color. And for that, we bought this Duplicolor caliper kit that it comes with everything that you need. The reason that we chose this one is because for us, we don't plan to remove the caliper. So we're gonna be painting it in the position where it is right now. So it makes it easier, no spray paint. We just making sure that the area that is going to be painted is very clean and covered, so that you don't paint other things in there. So we're going to be showing you that. The first step, Axel, what we're going to be doing?
Yeah, first thing, we just want to jack up the car and get the wheels off, so we'll show you that right now. Guys, you can see we got the jacks in place and the car slightly raised. We don't want to raise it all the way up yet because then it's going to be harder to take out the tires and to unscrew the bolts. But first things first, we just want to remove the emblem right here, and every Audi comes with a little pin that you just stick in right in this hole and just pop it out. Easy as that. And then we're going to do that with the rest, and we'll get right back to it. Now we got the car fully lifted up and we got the wheel bolts loosened up a little bit. We can fully remove them, and we'll skip to that step right now. Just real quick, want to show off the caliper paint kit that this comes with. It comes with a caliper cleaner and caliper paint with the brush too, and the tape that you use to mask off the areas you don't want to paint. Now this caliper cleaner works really well at removing all the dust and all the particles from the calipers, so that's what we're going to do next. So first, to clean it, you're going to need some alcohol, some rags, and the caliper cleaner, also some brushes. You could use steel brushes, those work better, but these also get some dust out too once you clean it up first. So first, shake the caliper cleaner well. We already shake this one a little bit, but shake it a little bit extra. And you just want to soak that up nicely. Let it just soak up, get all the cracks. Everywhere you're going to paint, make sure you get the caliper up clean and all. Let that just drip down. And then you can wipe your rag over it right after it dries out or while it's drying. Now this stuff stinks, so make sure you're in a well-ventilated area and they can just disperse and go away, because if not, you don't want to be breathing that in. Okay, now I like to pass some alcohol. I feel like this gives it that extra cleaning that it needs. After the caliper cleaner just kind of loosens up all the particles. Quick tip, forgot to mention this earlier, but make sure you remove any stickers that are on the caliper before applying the caliper cleaner, or they're just going to get stripped down just like this one and come blame. Before you start cleaning, you want to get this metal part out if you have an Audi like me, just so you can paint this easier and clean it easier too. Just pop this in. Just from the other side, get another screwdriver, it just pops right out. Now, if you want to get it extra clean, get your brush and just start hitting the places that might have a little bit more dust. I don't know if you can see it coming out too well in the video, but there'll be a point when dust doesn't go flying anymore, and that's when you know it's clean. A metal brush works better in this situation, but don't have that available right now, so gotta make do. Well, so after you finish hitting it with the rag and some alcohol, I like to hit it once again with the caliper cleaner. Just go across all of it again. That just gets rid of whatever loose particles are left there when you hit it with the brush too. And it finishes it up nicely. So you get the deep crevices too. And that's pretty. So before you actually put on the paint, you want to make sure you get all the areas you don't want paint falling on taped off. And this is a very crucial part. It makes it easier for you to paint too and more comfortable painting. For example, I managed to get some tape right here in between these grooves too, and that just helps you go and reach these cracks without worrying about actually getting paint on the caliper itself. So for this crack here, I'm gonna show you real quick how I did it. I like to get another tool I got a little screw right here. It's a marshmallow screw, but it works. It fits right through there. And I'll show you real quick how I can get these spots. It's gonna take me a little bit, but patience is the key. So now after it slides through, I just want to get the tape and I just position it so that it's right in that crack. So this here is the tape job that I did on the rear caliper for my Audi. I just made sure these were some metal pieces right here. I just covered them up in tape and just so I wouldn't really paint them. I don't really care about painting them. And same on this side. Also, this one came with 2 pistons right there too that need to be taped off. And that's pretty. Also right here in the middle, this is the last one. There was another piston right here too, and just made sure to get all that taped off so we don't get any paint down in there. Well, the next step before applying your paint, and this is more of an optional step. I've seen people do it, some other people don't do it. We already did the other half of the car, and we did not sand the other ones because most people didn't do it, but we'll sand this side just to compare to see how much better it looks. They say use 320 to 400 grit sandpaper, right? This one is 400, and I tested out a little bit. It does seem way smoother, so hopefully this has a change on the final look, but you don't really need to go that deep with this one. I think you can just get the visible sections with it. You don't really have to go in the grooves with it too much. I think this is more just where do you want it to look nicer. And we'll finish that up and show you how it looks like. Well, here's the final sanded product. I didn't go too deep with it, just went over the surface, over this area, but I must say it does feel a lot smoother and a lot nicer. So about to see how this paints up, and then I'll tell you if it was worth it. Well guys, I'm gonna show you how to paint the back calipers now. I was gonna show you guys how to do the front, but I got a little bit too excited and started painting before I clicked the record button, as you can see. But this should work. So as far as tips, last time I really took a professional arts class was back in middle school, 6th grade. So I don't really have any expert tips to give you guys there, but I can say that it's nicer to paint these grooves first and these harder to reach areas before you really go onto the main body. And remember, this is it's not tedious, but it's going to be a long process. So you really want to take your time with it, and the time that you put into it really shows in the end. So I'm going to show you guys a quick montage, and I hope you guys enjoy. Like you see, the tape makes a big difference. You see all these spots caught paint, but it just makes it easier to just go along with the brush and get everything without worrying about painting anything else. But go ahead and show you the other side real quick. I gotta say, the sanding really did help quite a bit, even though, you know, it wasn't that much of a expert level sanding, just a quick touch. It definitely made it look way nicer than the other side. And this here is the rear caliper. As you can see, it also came out really nice, really refined. I didn't paint the pistons here either. Also didn't touch the metal, even though it kind of got in some places. Tape moved around a bit, but you can just scratch it off with a nail or any other kind of hard material. It's not that bad. But yeah, here's the final product. We built it back up, put the metal on it. So hope you all liked the video. If you try this at home, just make sure to follow the steps on the can and everything else. Just hope you all enjoyed, and take care.